Mike, let's start real quickly. Unfortunately, Lindsay Allen unable to play today. What was the like not having her on the floor and having another guard available in the rotation?
I mean, it was tough. Obviously, I think she's had a great first two games. She really gets to settle into our offense. She's really come into her own. And, we trust her out there to be the leader. And, without her, I think we got up to a slower start. And I think that kind of hindered our game plan.
Henry?
Yeah, knowing Skylar Diggins Smith well from your days at Notre Dame, Phoenix coming in at 0-2, some would say desperate or a must-win situation. What did you expect from her coming in, and what did you see from her in terms of her game today?
I mean, we expected them to be aggressive. Obviously, I don't think anybody expected them to have an 0-2 start with the amount of talent that they have on that team. But, they're still figuring out their way. Obviously, we were expecting them to come out with a lot of energy and in a must-win situation, and they did. They jumped us from the beginning, and we weren't able to call back as much. But, for Sky, I think just coming off of everything that she's gone through the last 2 years, in and out, the USA team, everything, and, having a beautiful son. I'm just proud of her being out here and in the shape that she's in, and she looked like an all-star today.
Jason?
Kayla, you mentioned it a little bit there, but, you knew they were going to come out with a lot of energy. Does that make it maybe a little more disappointing that you weren't necessarily able to match that early and match their urgency?
Yeah, I think we're still trying to find our way too. Not having LA again was a huge thing for us, and we just can't come out with slow starts. There's 12 teams, and this is the best of the best, and we know that if we don't show up, that people are going to take advantage of that, and Phoenix did that tonight.
Willie G?
Hey, Mac, and the two losses, very tough. Obviously, the first one, Chicago comes back tonight. You guys fought back from a 23-point deficit. Which loss is tougher to swallow, number one? And number two, can you take positives from both that you see you're right there, you're competing, and there are little things that just need tweaking?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously the close ones always hurt a little bit more, being in a 1- or 2-possession game. But, any loss is a loss, and we don't want that. So it's hard to differentiate between losses. But, you learn something from every loss as well, and I think that we're just going to take these and continue to move. This is a difficult situation for everybody, and we're still trying to find our groove, trying to find our chemistry, adding different pieces and things like that. So, we're not in panic mode right now. We're continuing to work hard, continue to get in the gym, and just continue to gel together. Not starting the season in May hindered everything, so we're just trying to, get our groove back, some people faster than others, and, move on from there.
All right, let's close it out with the kids from A Miracle Marketing.
You guys gave up a lot of points on offense tonight. How do you think you could have done better on defense?
I think, in the beginning, that first quarter, giving up 30 points, with a team like Phoenix and players and that amount of talent, you let them get off to a good start, they're going to be able to find their groove for the rest of the game. And so I think that, in the beginning, us not standing our ground and maybe, changing the pace of the game or starting off the game strong really hurt us.